Hello and welcome to my ad analysis of the Mighty 5 campaign. Today we will be discussing an advertisement distributed by Utah's Office of Tourism from 2017 to the present. The tourism department created an entire campaign around promoting the 5 national parks here in Utah, nicknamed the Mighty 5. While this ad campaign contains several different ad mediums, today we will be discussing their lead print ad. Before we jump into our analysis, I want to discuss the target audience and message of this ad because it comes into play with the design decisions that were made. This ad campaign seems to be targeting specifically young, adventurous people who have an interest in outdoor activities such as hiking and camping. They are most likely in their 20s and 30s and have a desire for adventure. The message of this advertisement is one of adventure and wonder. It seeks to educate people on the kind of natural wonders and experiences that are located here in Utah's 5 national parks. Let's jump into an analysis of the original advertisement and what is working design-wise. The first thing that pops out on this ad is the header Road to Mighty, which has been done in sans serif. It's also been italicized. The second and more secondary portion of this ad is at the top in a serif font, Take the, which has also been italicized. The use of the bold sans serif and the more delicate serif creates an interesting contrast in the advertisement. The sans serif font helps the ad appear more casual and laid back, which connects well with the target audience. Moving on to color, you can imagine that if we are advertising Utah's national parks, we would need to include the warm tones from the famous red rock in southern Utah, which is successfully done through the photography. The image has also been edited in a way that adds brightness to the photograph, making it feel light and bright. Finally, a key design choice was made with the white elements of the photograph in the typography, the logos, and the call to action. Choosing white was cohesive with the bright editing of the photo while creating good visual contrast. Now let's discuss the key design choices. While minimal, these final touches add a lot to the final design, which feels friendly, casual, and inviting. First, we have the small geometric detail at the top of the ad. It's a clean design that helps create visual hierarchy within the headline. Second, we have the slanted text, which adds a playful nature and visual interest to the ad. And finally, the designer of this ad chose to boldly outline the text while the fill remained transparent. This allows the photograph to really speak for itself. It is a truly beautiful photo. Let's now take a look at how I incorporated these key findings into a new cohesive advertisement for this campaign. Beginning with typography, I have chosen to incorporate the sans serif font here for the headliner, helping to recreate that fun and casual feel right off the bat. I have also paired it with a serif font here at the top, italicized a bit to add to the contrast between the two fonts. It was important when choosing a photograph that it incorporated those warm red rock tones of southern Utah, and that is what was again light and bright, which can be seen through the sky. I also chose to outline the text in a bold white line to keep the advertisements consistent with each other and also to create a naturally occurring contrast, similar to the white clouds against the bright blue sky. Finally, we have the design of the slide. Consistent with the first photograph, I wanted to find an image that contained people that a viewer could relate to. It also needed to be a photo that was amazing and, well, brilliant. Different from the first ad, I was not able to completely center all of my elements on my page. Instead, I had to move the logos and call to action to the right in order to allow for a contrast with the white text and the red rock. It also feels more balanced with the focal point of the image being on the left with the hiker overlooking the canyon. And there you have it, an advertisement that targets young adventurers looking for an escape in the great outdoors in one of Utah's 5 national parks.